Buyers are shunning sedans to join the lemming-like rush to crossovers, dropping the car share of the market from 50% to 43% in just 3 years. If regular gasoline zooms past $3.60 per gallon, as it did in 2012, many of these defectors may buy in for the fuel efficiency of a modern Ford or family sedan. That's when the growing crowd of hybrids, such as the Chevrolet Malibu reviewed here, will seem eminently sensible. Basic math tells all. $3.60 per gallon divided by 46 miles per gallon EPA combined rating equals 8 cents per mile for gasoline. A large, premium-fueled crossover could cost 3 times that much. In Car and Driver's recent California Canyon confrontation, the new for 2016 Malibu fared well against two of our mid-size favorites, the Honda Accord and Mazda 6, plus the refreshed Toyota Camry. When the votes were tallied, the Chevy finished a close second to the Mazda with top scores in the chassis, comfort, space, and styling categories. General Motors applied its brightest minds and sharpest engineering tools to cut nearly 300 pounds from the Malibu, which lies at the top of the mid-size category in space for passengers and cargo. The hybrid version sacrifices 4 cubic feet of trunk room to house its air-cooled battery pack in a safe location, but all the propulsion gear fits neatly under the hood, so its interior compartment is intact. Top of the range, the hybrid lives near the top of the Malibu pecking order with a base price of $28,645. That includes relatively humble diamond pattern cloth upholstery, leather is available, and a wealth of essentials: dual-zone automatic climate control, power everything, a 7.0-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity, and 6,040 split folding rear seatbacks. Our test car's $1,195 driver confidence package adds modern safety alerts and assists, while the $895 convenience and technology package contributes leather for the shift knob and steering wheel, a 1.0-inch center display screen, and a few electric frills such as a wireless charging pad and a 110-volt AC outlet. Chip in the $395 red paint job and the sticker reaches a still reasonable $31,130. Taking advantage of lessons learned, the Malibu hybrid shares key components with the Chevy Volt. What GM calls a Voltec drive unit combines 2 electric motor generators, 2 planetary gear sets, 2 clutches, a chain-driven differential, a power inverter, and a hydraulic control system in a compact aluminium housing. In place of the Volt's 101 horsepower 1.5-litre 4-cylinder engine, the larger but 46 pounds lighter Malibu has a 1.8-litre 4 producing 122 horsepower at 5,000 revolutions per minute and 130 lb-ft of torque at 4,750 revolutions per minute. Even though its block is cast iron, modern features such as direct injection, variable valve timing, and roller cam followers raise this engine's efficiency. Thanks to smart control strategies, its lofty 11.5:1 compression ratio is compatible with regular gasoline. Not counting the Toyota Prius, which consistently tops 50 miles per gallon in EPA mileage ratings, competing mainstream midsize hybrids have scores ranging from the Kia Optima 37 to 38 miles per gallon combined to the 2017 Honda Accord's exemplary 48 miles per gallon. The Malibu again comes in a strong second with 47 miles per gallon in the city test and 46 on the highway, earning a 46 miles per gallon combined rating. Except for a discreet H badge on the right corner of the deck lid, there's no Asian seat-heighting decoration to detract from the new Malibu's attractive proportions and elegant surface sculpting. The low cowl and slanted hood provide excellent forward visibility. One of our favorite design features is the neat integration of the CHMSL into the roof and rear window. Refined operation. More importantly, this Chevy is a pleasure to drive. it steps through 4 hybrid modes without the ruckus and drone that makes living with the Prius so trying. We had to remind ourselves that the Malibu is Chevy's first non-plug-in mainstream hybrid car, no more of that mild hybrid nonsense. It's so well executed you could imagine it was a 3rd or 4th generation drivetrain. With no tachometer on the dash and the Voltec humming away, it's hard to tell whether the engine or one of the electric motors is providing most of the propulsion torque. Pure electric range is limited to less than 5 miles by the 1.5 kWh Hitachi battery pack, which provides only a net the energy of the Volt's battery. Shifting the transmission lever from L1 to L2 increases regenerative braking, but the difference is hard to notice. At least there's no significant change in pedal feel during the transition from electrical braking to friction-based deceleration. We clocked the Malibu hybrid's run to 60 miles per hour in 7.4 seconds on the way to a 15.7 second, 90 miles per hour quarter mile. That's quicker than the hybrid versions of the Hyundai Sonata, the Kia Optima, and the Ford Fusion, but a touch behind the Toyota Camry. Compared with its 2 non-hybrid brethren, this Malibu is faster than the 163 horsepower 1.5-litre but slower than the 250 horsepower 2.0-litre. Both are Turbo 4s, as expected, with 182 system horsepower on tap. There's a confident, competent chassis underpinning this quest for efficiency, so the Malibu doesn't stumble when confronted with spins, sharp grade changes, and back roads unencumbered by traffic. The steering wheel feels substantial in your hands, the ride is supple, and body motions are nicely damped and restrained when the tires are pushed to their cornering limit. We measured a modest 0.84 grams worth of cornering stick and plenty of understeer when the 17-inch Goodyear Assurance all-season tires gave way, but at least this Malibu strives to support your most fuel-squandering uses of the right pedal. Switching to the left pedal will halt you from 70 miles per hour in 181 feet, which is average for this class. On our 4th hard stop, braking distance had grown by 12 feet as fade crept in. Mileage is the mission inside. Front bucket seats combine nicely contoured bottom cushions with poorly shaped backrests. While there's ample room for 3 grown-ups in back, the center occupant's comfort is diminished by the fold-down center armrest's construction. The entire backrest drops to accommodate long objects, but the battery pack does get in the way of hauling home a full load of handyman materials. Given that the Malibu hybrid's main mission is fuel efficiency, the 35 miles per gallon we observed may at first seem disappointing. While this is better than 10 miles per gallon short of EPA forecasts, it still tops every midsize hybrid we've ever tested except the 2014 Honda Accord and Toyota's Prius. More significantly, this Malibu goes beyond fuel efficiency to excel in driving, comfort, utility, and appearance categories. When the crossover crowd flocks back because regular is heading for $4 per gallon, we predict many will be happy settling into a Malibu hybrid.